Yo, boys. Hold on. Okay. Yo, so this is the trade we took today. I'll go through the TA for SpyX first, but oh my god. But I mean, it wasn't really no TA because it was just like, but basically, overall structure was bearish. So we were coming into a daily for value gap. Yesterday we did come into it. That's why I didn't trade SpyX yesterday too, because we were coming into this daily for value gap. And I don't know, it just wasn't enough confidence for me, I guess. But daily fair value gap there. Point of control is super high. Daily fair value gap there, we were wicking out of it, so that was bearish confirmation for me. And then 4 hour, what's the 3 hour? 4 hour broke structure, quote unquote, not really. We didn't make a low, but overall structure, of course, is bearish. Just looking at it, and then we had a 1 hour breaker here, which I was expecting a move into here and then a push down, but it broke the breaker. So as you can see, sweep of liquidity, expansion move up, creating a bullish order block here. They got disrespected, and then of course, if you come back into here and it wicks out of here, that would be a bearish breaker, but that didn't happen. And news affected market a little bit too. That's the reason I didn't trade it. So this candle right here is news. It was just unemployment claims, but as you can see, it dropped off a lot, which I didn't like. So that's the reason I just didn't even look at SpyX today. His overall structure was, it's just so extended. Like the moves that are happening right now are super extended. Like they don't have a lot of support. Like I said, I think like 2 days ago or yesterday. Like just boom. Like I'm keen on trading this when it starts making higher lows, but when it's just like up, down, and the moves are like super big, like it's just really hard to trade it. Just because you don't really know where price is going, because there's a lot of fair value gaps, there's a lot of order blocks, and there's not too much liquidity. So I'm not really too keen on trading this stuff when it's like this. But gold, as you can see, it's consolidating a little bit, and it's a little bit easier to trade. At least know where market is going. So again, we'll go to the TA for gold. So gold overall structure is still bullish. Tomorrow we might be bearish just because we did hit this daily for value gap. But I'll definitely see if I trade tomorrow. I'm not sure because I think I gotta work. But boom. So overall structure is bullish, and then we swept internal liquidity here, 4 hour liquidity here. Also, we were still wicking out of this for value gap, quote unquote for value gap, inverse for value gap, counting this, wicking out of this area. So that's another reason I was still bullish on the day. And we broke structure kind of right here with this 4 hour for value gap. So we stopped making higher lows and broke structure on the 4 hour. So that was also giving me bullish confirmation as well. And we broke when the market opened. And we broke with this candle as well. We broke past these highs. Boom. So that was bullish for me. And then 4 hour again. So we swept local liquidity here. And then we had this 4 hour order block created. So when there's a liquidity sweep and the expansion move up, the bearish candle is an order block. So 4 hour order block there. Also counting 1 hour for fair value gap. So that's just like when there's like two confluence, like usually price wicks out of here. So 4 hour order block plus 1 hour for value gap, that's just bullish right there. Like giga bullish. So boom, price came into there, and then I basically entered. My entry wasn't the best. I did notice that. I had my stops at the low, but I was really just hesitant. Like I was like, if it broke 1 hour, this 1 hour for value gap, I was just gonna close it. But anyway, my entry was off of a 1 minute candle. So 5 minute, we came back down. We created a low here. We broke past this low, and I basically entered right here. So low created, 5 minute break of the low, and I entered off of 1 minute for value gap entry. So market opened at 14:30, which is 9:30 New York time, and I basically entered off of the wick here. then the expansion move out of there. This is why I say it wasn't the best entry, just because like I don't know. I probably should have waited for like a bigger move, at least close above this. But I entered here, and then I basically just had my stop somewhere down here, and this price consolidated a little bit. There was no fair value gaps. Any other fair value gaps down here? I wish there was, because I probably would have got a better entry here. But no fair value gaps made, and then of course stops down there, and my TPs were at local liquidity. So local liquidity here, or internal liquidity and external liquidity up here at these highs, equal highs. And then final TP is at midday fair value gap, so the middle of the fair value gap here. So you just take out your box. I think it's called a box. Put it to the fair value gap, middle of the fair value gap there. That was basically final TP. I am still in the trade, so I'll just see how it plays out. It still looks like it will maybe hit it. But yeah, I mean, that was basically the trade. And if I do trade tomorrow, if I don't have to work tomorrow, of course I'll record it. We're up. How much are we up? Let's see full load. Up almost what, 4%? Almost 5. Basically 5%. I mean this. But yeah, we're close to our target point, I guess, or whatever. So yeah, peace.